Hello and welcome to Ask Me episode 1. So Ask Me is a Forex show whereby you get to send me your trade analysis on Instagram or on Twitter, and then if you're lucky enough, I get to reveal it and then give you my honest opinion as to why I agree with you or why I don't. Right, so this morning we had a good one from Ajima. Ajima is going bearish on AUD. So I've added Ajima's entry and then his target, and then you can clearly see that Ajima is waiting for a pullback before he enters short on this particular pair. So I'm also going to do my honest analysis from the monthly time frame, and at the end I'll conclude as to why I either agree with him or why I don't. Right, so starting the analysis on the monthly time frame. So here we are on the monthly time frame. Let's try and then make meaning out of this particular time frame. Right. See here on the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone and my monthly mid-range zone as well. And I see lower highs. So we join our trend line. Then I can clearly see what strong buy sensitivity protecting this level. Right. So anytime price comes into contact with its monthly mid-range zone, it sees buy pressure to the upside. Right. And as far as 2018, as I can see over here, price has made a couple of attempts to break this monthly mid-range zone to the downside, but all attempts have been a failure. Right. And in addition, I'm seeing some pin bars on this particular level, which is indicating that buyers are coming in as usual to push price to the upside, since it's not going to be easy for price to break this level to the downside. All right, so let's take it to the weekly time frame and then have a better look. All right, so in the weekly time frame, we also identify our weekly mid-range zone. Right, this is our weekly mid-range zone, and then this is that strong buy pressure that we saw on the monthly time frame. So over here we can clearly see that price has tried about 10 times to break to the downside, but all attempts have been a failure because of this strong buy sensitivity that we are seeing on the monthly time frame. Right, so the highest probability play on this particular pair is a move to the upside, since the buy pressure is too strong. Alright, so let's take it to a daily time frame and then have a better look as well. Alright, so in the daily time frame, we also identify our daily mid-range zone over here. And then over here, we are seeing We are seeing higher lows. Right, we are seeing higher lows. And then we are seeing lower highs. So this is an uptrend, and this is also a downtrend. So price is playing in a squeeze. Right, let's take it to a weekly and then do the analysis very well. Right, so this is the 4-hour time frame over here. Right, so in the 4-hour time frame, this is a BS analysis, or this is BS setup that is waiting for a pullback before it enters this market to the downside. Alright, so this is my honest opinion about analysis. Looking for short now will not be impossible, or looking for short now is not the highest probability entry. Why? Because price is playing in a wedge, and when price is playing in a wedge, we have to wait for price to break out of that wedge before we find entry on both sides. And in this case, since we have already done analysis on the monthly time frame, and then we know that the buy pressure over here is so strong, and the price won't be able to break it to the upside. Price won't be able to break it to the downside. We are only looking for trades to the upside, which is the highest probability play in this market. All right, so as you might be, if you want to enter this market, this is how you should enter this. You can bring your setup right here. Something like this. All right, and then remember, this is that higher time frame downtrend that we drew. All right, so this is that downtrend that we drew on the monthly time frame. Right, so the highest probability play is for you to stay patient, wait for price to play within this wedge, and if it breaks to the upside, you wait for exhaustion, and then you enter at the completion of exhaustion to the upside. All right, so as my dear, this your setup is not the highest probability entry for now, because price is playing within the wedge. Right, so you have to stay patient, wait for price to break out of this wedge to the upside, wait for exhaustion, and then you enter at the completion of exhaustion to the upside. All right, your target should be at that monthly downtrend, because it's the next area where price can see strong sell pressure to the upside. All right, my dear, that's it. That's my honest opinion on your analysis. On to the next.